Lucifer here. There's been some more updates regarding the NSA spy program. This time it's getting. I mean, might have thought it was ridiculous before. What with the only what 5 billion monitored phone calls and the like, and the what was it? We found out recently that they have this like a group of countries that have been assisting the NSA in spying. It's known as like the Five Eye Coalition or some shit like that. But now we found out that some documents were leaked recently, according to the New York Times, the Guardian, and Spiegel, which suggests that reading this off of the webpage again. I know these are like the best updates of all time, but allegedly another 60 they detail of another 60 countries that the US has been spying on. Namely the US and Britain, actually. We even have the US now, evidence of the US spying on countries that have been helping it spy on other countries, which is great. But I think the most significant thing here is that the document suggests that the US has also been spying on Israel. Mentions here it's been spying on several Israeli politicians, including Ehud Olmert, probably butchered that right there, in 2009. Now, this is way more significant than, as if it wasn't significant enough that the US was spying on all of these different countries, but now we have the US spying on Israel, which is its closest ally, and a fellow terrorist state, I'll add. So this is really heating up now. I mean, we've yet to see a response from Israel in this matter, I think, but it should be interesting. If Israel were to turn on the United States now, that'd be one of the greatest things to happen to stability in the Middle East in decades, to be honest with you. Now, because, the Israelis have been sort of key in the US's attempts to get into Syria and Iran and to invade Iraq and the like. They've always had the Israel card and the Saudi Arabia card, as in, well, Iran and Syria are threatening our allies in the region. We've got to do something to stop it. But if Israel turns on the US and turns away, which, I don't think they'll do too much physical action because, they've seen what the US can do to countries that threaten it, but if they turn their support away from the US, then it's going to take away a lot of the justification the US has been using to try and get into these other states. And it's going to limit the US's sort of capabilities in the Middle East, even. And, it could escalate from there. I mean, the US has bases in Israel, I'm pretty sure, so what if they demand those bases to be removed? What if they demand reparations of some sort? This is all sort of contributing to things heating up and heating up around the world, of course, which is why it's part of the Cold War update series. We've got all that stuff with Russia and Iran, and now we've got this. So it's an interesting development, to say the least, and we'll have to keep up with it. We'll see how Israel reacts and whether Saudi Arabia. I'm not sure if we've heard about them spying on Saudi Arabia yet. But if we haven't heard anything yet, no doubt the Saudis are getting kind of suspicious and worried. So we have that to look forward to, I suppose. If the Saudis also turned against the US, that'd be just amazing. Okay, and we definitely see the entire world turning against the US for once, which is what we need. Okay, someone needs to put the US's violent, wars of aggression and murder to an end. And this could be the NSA's, Snowden could be just that. Snowden could be literally a global hero. So yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think, where you guys think this will end up, and that is all.